Hi everyone, welcome to Calvin's Tailoring Tips.
Okay, so I am going to show you how to shorten a jeans while keeping that original finish look. Okay, 28 inches inside leg. So the amount I'm going to take off of it here now is 2.5 inches. Get my ruler and just mark. Straight line, exactly on the 28 inches mark. Draw your line. So now the hem amount here is 1/2 inch to where I'm gonna stitch on back. I'm gonna leave 1/2 inch from the cotton stitch here up to where I'm gonna cut it. To where I'm gonna cut it off 1/2 inch all the way through. Yeah, so I'm just going to mark the same 1/2 inch here, which I'm gonna cut all the way around 1/2 inch off. Just cut it all the way around straight. So you leave the 1/2 inch on the hem here to measure to take off 1/2 inch off the bottom, and then the hem will bring back that 1/2 inch to bring it back to the exact measurement. Okay, so now I'm gonna overlap the bottom and overlap these two pieces, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now I'm doing the overlocking. Trim it off a little touch more. Now I'm ready to put the hem on. So we're putting the seam on top of each seam. That double stitch on the seam. Make sure put them together and hold them on top. Make sure they don't shift when you're stitching. Hold it firm and make sure you're stitching as close as possible. You're stitching as close as possible to that original stitching that's inside the hem. There you go. That is join, you can see. It's just perfect. The cotton line up, the joining, seam, edge, now the cotton line up together. And how close my stitching is to the original cotton that's there in the hem. Yeah. Other seam, join as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna give it a top stitch, and this top stitch meant to keep down this raw edge from keep flicking up when a person is wearing these jeans. You don't want it to keep flicking over, so you keep it steady with it. So you use the closest possible cotton to do this top stitch. With a fine gauge stitch. Tighten your gauge so you can pull it in. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Kind of like have to open it apart to put that top stitch on. Okay. All complete. One leg complete. You can see when a person have on his jeans, it will look like it never touch. It will look like it never shorten. Keep that look, original look, and the neatness of it. Cotton you use to make the top stitch, very fine cotton, and it's sinking inside. You can hardly see it. So when a person have on his jeans, it won't look like it's shortened. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the next leg. Okay, so what happened is that I do this leg and it didn't sit complete on top of the joint, on top of the seam, on top of this under double seam. It didn't sit exactly on top of it, so I just pull back this part here just to redo it. As you know, it have to sit on top of it. You don't want it to look off, like it cut and put back and didn't put back right. So I pull it back, and now I'm going to redo it. Okay, so we're gonna line it up again. It was just a little fraction off, and I didn't like that. So we redo it back. Okay, as I say, you got to hold it firm. You got to keep it firm, just to make it slip. When you put it under the presser foot, try and hold it firm as possible. Okay. Yep, that looks much better. Yeah. Yabba dabba doo. That is better. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Work done good, look nice. You can see the joining. You can see the cotton from the hem come all the way up. They are in line. You can see the side in line. So now we're gonna give it that top stitch now. Okay, so now it is complete. You can see the finished work. All good. There you go with the finished work. Looking all nicely done. You can see the hem. Thank you. Thank you for watching.